Hey, Poopa Stars, this your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. Now, do me a favor, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it, okay? Um, all right, now that we didn't got that intro out the way, I said we just didn't got that intro out the way. Happy belated birthday to Cardi B, who celebrated her 33rd birthday with family. Um, I'm sure there was a couple of friends in the mix too. But yeah, happy belated birthday to Cardi B, who celebrated her birthday on October the 11th. There was no big, huge post, really from much of anybody this year, must alone Stephon Diggs. But the main thing being talked about is people feel like Stephon Diggs has embarrassed Cardi B in a way by linking him, saying that he is linked to Offset's ex, a girl named Pre. Now, some people are claiming that Pre and Stephon are close, like really close, close enough for him to send her a pair of I think he was out promoting some shoes. Um, yeah, but don't quote me. I believe Stephon has a deal with Asics, I believe. Shout out to Asics. I like that company. I like that brand. I like the fit of the shoe. Okay, Pooh? Period. So anyway, yeah, I believe I saw him out promoting his new collab. And it was said that he sent the girl Pre like gifted her a pair of his, new shoes or something like that. Child, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me, don't quote me, don't quote me. This is all alleged, okay? In fact, everything I say here is all alleged and it's all for research purposes. Now, yeah, and as far as like him being cool with Offset's ex and all of that, like I'm gonna have to do my research on that because that's messy. That's messy. And I'm not sure if Cardi B, like, I don't know. I don't know if she knew what she was getting herself into. Or she just dived in. Yeah. Like Trey Songz says it. But anyway, speaking of Cardi B, Bia recently dissed her when she was asked in an interview, will she respond to Cardi B? Will she be responding to Cardi B's track? And Bia basically says she don't know, but she feel like she got about a year. So yeah, people was like, oh, okay. The shade, catch it, clock it. Um, and so yeah, she said that because we all know it took Cardi B a year to respond to Bia and address the issues that she was having with Bia. So anyway, let's continue. And then after that, Nicki Minaj continues to be in the headlines because she's just I'm following a few folks. She just felt the need to hop online and unfollow Bia, okay, and Tay. And nobody is sure why. Like, period. Nobody knows why. Why like the letter in the alphabet? Why like Jada kiss his E? Yeah, you see. Like nobody really knows what's going on with Nicki. Ha! That's my girl. It just is what it is. Now, some people think that it possibly has something to do with Tay jumping online and addressing the Barbs, addressing him while he out on a lunch date. It appeared to be. I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I think a lot is going on. in Nicki's camp right now. That's just an assumption, though. Y'all know I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere to get the tea, but I'm not over there with Miss Minaj, okay? And like I don't necessarily know completely 100% what's going on with Nicki. I do know that her mother recently jumped online, which is rare for her. But she recently jumped online and defended her grandbaby. She said basically something to the tune of, Papa Bear being nonverbal just isn't true. That's what she said. She said it's just not true. Now, a lot of people was like, but wait a minute. Why would you address that and not address the latest, like what Cardi B said about Nicki Minaj's childhood and with your ex and her father and all of that. And so like I don't necessarily know if the Instagram comments will be the best place for Nicki Minaj's mother to address that. I don't necessarily know but um yeah, I just don't. I'm not necessarily feeling that one, although I will say that it was the timing. I will say that the timing was a little off considering the climate of everything going on. But yeah, it's a lot going on in Nicki's camp seemingly. But yeah, it just looks like she's just doing her thing over there, being a cleanup woman. It is what it is. It happens. It happens. But again, and then it was brought to my attention that this isn't the first time that Nicki Minaj has unfollowed Tay either. Okay. And they was able to get things back on track like a rap artist. So, we're just gonna have to see, okay, what exactly is going on with Nicki Minaj at the moment. She's still filing act for. So that's that. And then, last but not least, Megan Thee Stallion. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion, who I'm not sure where Megan was just recently, but she was recently speaking on her mental health. And she just addressed how much of a challenge it was, to just recognize her mental health and where she was and want to seek out a healthier place and space for herself. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, and she's also in the news for being the most awarded, decorated female rapper this year with 28 awards. So yeah, shout out to that, and shout out to Megan, who continues to just um create chatter, create chatter because she matter, and I think I love that for her. So anyway, yes, people, stars, do me a favor, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next video.